All right. Hi guys, my name is Kevin. I'm your Kuya Keyboard, your Kuya Keebs. Welcome to the channel. Before we kick things off, please lower your expectations. This is actually my first time, uploading a long video for the Division 2. And it's a PVE, high DPS build centered towards LMG. Okay. So I'm using a dual LMG for this. My specialization is the gunner specialization. So for the new division players out there, I chose this because it adds 30% bonus using armor kits. And also, since I'm using LMG, the gunner specialization has that plus 50 rounds to your LMGs. So the gunner specialization only, has that bonus. And there are other perks as well. The 10% added armor when killing enemies. What else? The increase, 5% increased rate of fire. And there's also reload faster, 50% reload faster after the third reload. And there's also weapon handling if you're not moving. I think that was 15%. Okay, so yeah, and it uses the minigun. It's the gunner's signature weapon. So my primary weapon is an MG5. Base damage is 44.7k. Total weapon damage is 99.7k, almost 100. Hopefully I can get to 100. RPM is 800. Mag size is 100 because of the large pouch that it has. Okay, that's plus 50 rounds. Core attributes are max rolls, which is 15% LMG damage and 12% damage to target out of cover. The attribute is 9% headshot damage. It's not yet optimized because I can't do that anymore because I rolled fast hands as a talent for this gun. I chose fast hands because critical hits adds a stack of 4% reload speed bonus and the max stack is 40. Okay, when you get a max stack of 40 for this gun, it reloads insanely quick. So that's why I can dish out a lot of damage as quickly as I can because I can reload faster and it's really quick. All right. For attachments, I'm using all critical attachments. I'm using the C7 scope, which adds 5% critical hit chance. The laser pointer that adds another 5% critical hit chance, and the large pouch, which adds plus 50 rounds to the magazine. My secondary is actually a Negev. Yes, I know this gun was nerfed. I had a lot of fun with this gun when Warlords of New York was released, and I'm still having a lot of fun using this gun up until today. Okay, I love this gun because of the max rolls that I got while I was farming for this gun. Okay, as you can see, base damage is 36.7, total damage is 81.9k. Let's just say 82k. RPM is 850, which is what I love about this gun, and the magazine size as well is 150 magazine. So 150 rounds. I'm sorry, rounds. I rolled Optimist. So again, it increases your weapon damage by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. So when you are firing, it increases your weapon damage. All right. So max rolls for all core attributes and the attribute, and I like the attribute because it's damage to armor. It helps 15%, 12% damage to target out of cover, and 6% damage to armor. It's actually my favorite gun for this build. As for the brand sets, I'm using a 3-piece Providence, one Seska, one Petrov Defense, and one Grupo Sombra. Reason why Providence is a defense brand set is the best when building a high DPS build is because of the perks or the talents that came with the brand set. Okay, it 10% headshot damage, 10% critical hit chance, 15% critical hit damage once you get all the three P's. So I added like 5% critical hit chance to one of the mod slot. It's a red mod slot. This is not the best, but mask that I found, but I'm still currently looking for a better one out there. Okay. As for the chest piece, I'm using the named Providence Defense chest piece, which is the Sacrifice. This has perfect glass cannon. All damage you deal is amplified by 30%. All damage you take is amplified by 60%. So that gives you an idea that this is not a tank build. Okay, you need to be smart when playing this type of build, guys. We'll discuss that later on. So again, this is not the best chest piece that I found, but I'm still looking for the best one out there. I think I found other chest piece sacrifice. Yeah, but they're not the same. Crit hit damage. Yeah, the other one is health 11.2. So yeah, I just got that a few hours ago. So I'll try to like see if I can improve most of the attributes of that chest piece. But yeah, you can actually also change it up, guys. Okay, I'm not saying you use this as your chest piece. You can use other chest pieces as well that has good talents. My favorite chest piece talent would be the Unbreakable and Obliterate. Those are the other talents that I like on my chest piece. But for this one, I chose this because it adds that damage, overall damage to the build itself. For the holster, this is the third chest brand set. Again, it's a Providence defense holster. 13.8 weapon damage, 4.1 crit chance, and I rolled 10.7 critical hit damage here. For my backpack, I'm using the Seska Guerrilla backpack. This is currently the best backpack that I found for this build. I chose Seska because it adds 10% critical hit chance, and it has max rolls for core attribute and one attribute of critical hit damage. And I rolled Composure. Reason why I'm choosing Composure because again, this is not a tank build. You need to use cover, really well. And by using cover, it improves your weapon damage by 15%. And that's also why I choose the gunner specialization, because of while you're in cover, it also improves your weapon handling by 15%. Okay. For the gloves, this is actually the best gloves out there for an LMG build, which is the Petrov Defense named glove, the Contractor's glove. Okay. I was lucky enough to get a god roll, max roll for its core attribute, 15% weapon damage and 11% damage to armor. This is actually an attribute that is for this gloves only. And then I rolled 11.2 critical hit damage as a second attribute for the gloves. As for the knee pads, I chose Grupo Sombra because it adds 15% more to your critical hit damage. And this is actually the best knee pad that I found the game for this build. Okay, if I can find a better one, then I might need to change this this one as well. But again, I chose Grupo Sombra because of the 15% critical hit damage it adds to the entire build. Okay, and for the skills, this is the Fixer Drone. It helps you with healing. And I have the Reviver Hive. Okay, it helps you, revives you when you're down, as you can see in the introduction video. I went down, Reviver Hive kicked in, and then I was able to get back up. Okay, this is actually the skills that I'm using to have that survivability for the game. As for my stats, that's 99.7 weapon damage, 54k for PvP weapon damage. I'm actually capped at 60% for the critical hit chance. I'm trying to improve my critical hit damage, so hopefully I can get better gear to improve this. And yeah, 104 headshot damage, 11% armor damage. This is actually from the gloves itself. 40% light machine gun bonus damage. This is actually because of the talents that came with the specialization. As you can see here to the right. It helps also with the Petrov defense, the 10% that came with, and then of course total of 40%. So yeah, so the build is centered around LMG. However, this build is not a tank build, guys. So again, you need to be smart when playing this game, this type of build. The way I play this game is to use cover effectively. So when you are in a mission or you're running control points, going for bounties, so you need to make sure that you're using cover because of the added damage, and then added handling. Okay, so for the global settings, I'm actually choosing I chose the challenging mode or the challenging setting because it's easier for me when I'm running this build. I can run heroic settings, but it takes longer to finish a mission, a control point, and a bounty. And I fall down, I die a lot in an heroic setting. So again, this is not a complete build. I'm still farming for those better gears on stream or off stream. Hopefully I can get those better gears for improving this build. This is just a template, guys, so you can actually use this as your template when building a high DPS builds, especially for those new division players out there. For the veteran players, you guys know what to do. You're good at it. You're best at what you do. So this is just me, building a DPS build that's tailored by when I was watching with the veteran like Division 2 players in YouTube, and this is what I have. So big thanks to those guys out there. So I believe that wraps it up. If you guys have some questions, please put a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the page, guys. It would really help the channel grow. It makes me do more of this type of videos. I'm currently working on a mix of high survivability and high damage build. So hopefully I can give you guys more content on that. And yeah. So again, I'll leave you with more footage of my gameplay. Again, my name is Kevin. I'm your Kuya Kibot. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next build video. Peace.
Spotted, Sheriff. That's another one down. Good job, Agent.